Mondays. Hell, I'm not crazy about them either. I also don't like Tuesdays, Wednesdays, or Thursdays.
Dirty floors? Not a problem with the new Taylor Swiffer.
Hard floors, maybe they need cleaning. I know what will leave them gleaming. The new Taylor Swiffer mop.
Yes, the new Taylor Swift.
Lightweight, easy to carry. Picks up messes that are hairy.
Thank you,
and
Taylor.
Dust and dirt and other things that you've got.
Taylor, they've got the idea now. The new Taylor Swiffer. It just keeps going and going. Just like you know who. Taylor, stop singing. Enough, Taylor. Shut up.
It stores right in your closet and it's cheap.
Homegrown. Thank you very much. Speaking of homegrown.
Hey, I'm Hudson Westbrook, and you're on the morning ride on TexasHomegrownRadio.com.
Sixth generation Texan. Yeah, you're more Texan than me. You are Mexican, technically.
How's it going, friends? It's Clutto from Flatland Cavalry, and you're on the morning ride.
What's happening? McConaughey here. How we doing out there? Yeah, man. Crazy times, huh?
Hey, everybody, this is Ray Wiley Hubbard, and you're on the morning ride with the one and only Jody Lee.
Hey guys, this is Co Wetzel, and I am Texas Homegrown.
Oh, man. Thank you, Willie. Thank you, Matthew McConaughey.
Heck yeah.
Welcome in. It is the morning ride right here on Texas Homegrown Radio.
Live from Texas Homegrown Studios.
What was?
I don't know, but it was cool.
He's like a true drummer.
Enticing.
I feel like you look shorter than me. Hang on.
Ah, shit. Talkie mushrooms.
Did you get wet and shrink this weekend? Or what?
Man, I tell you, yeah, I fell down a quarter pipe a few times. I kept trying to go down the quarter pipe at the skate park.
You don't want to do it when it's flooding.
I was trying to. I had a dang razor scooter. It was way too small for me, and you know, my kids were there, and they wouldn't go down the quarter pipe, and I was like, I'll go down the quarter pipe, and they're like, what? And I'm like, well, let's see what happens. I hit the ground hard 3 times, and then I was like, all right,
I'm done. I'm done.
go sit over here for a minute.
And the morning ride brought to you by some great sponsors like our friends over at Triple Crown Ford and Lincoln.
That's right. Get on down there and let the horses run.
Also brought to you by Double D Barbecue.
Where you don't need no teeth to chew.
And brought to you by Brazos River Air Conditioning.
Do you need help with your AC?
Call Wasey.
Don't let it get hot in your spacey.
And brought to you by Cannonball Insurance Solutions.
Nice.
Very cool. And brought to you by the Five and Numbers.
Yeah.
Just thought I'd throw that in there. I mean, we do this
2
every day.
outlaw for all
We ought to get something out of promotion out of it. We don't get paid for this.
Very true.
I don't pay me. Do you pay you?
No.
That's what I thought.
I only pay the people I owe.
Yeah, we just pay everyone else. Hey, special guest going to be in studio this morning. Benjamin Cole's going to be here, so that's going to be awesome. He's going to be here around 9 o'clock, so we'll do some live music in studio.
Benjamin Cole?
Yeah.
Oh.
He's got, we haven't had him in yet. So.
Yeah, he's one of my cousins.
Yeah, he's going to be, it's going to be, no, he's not.
It's not?
No. Don't scare him. He's going to turn around and go the other way. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a good show. Get some great live music in studio. It's always good, right?
That's right. Every time.
You okay? How hard did you fall?
Buffering, sorry.
So, Jewel, yesterday, I texted Jewel last night. I went on my Facebook, and it was like all these like videos of Lawton, Oklahoma flooded, like cars floating down like a river.
Are you serious?
Yeah, like everything was flooded. And so I messaged Jewel. I'm like, "Are you okay?" She's like, "Yeah, it was pretty bad, but I'm still."
How
okay.
does it flood in the flat state?
Lawton, Oklahoma it was like flooded last night.
What?
They got like huge hail, floods. It was bad. Yeah.
How does a flat place flood?
Because there's no, I don't know. A flat place is going to flood easier than a high mountain place. On a mountain, the water all runs down.
Right. So I mean,
it all ended up at the flat place.
But I mean, have you? What's the last time you were in Lawton?
Not too long ago, actually. I went through there anyway.
No, I'm thinking of Altus. Altus was like a flat desert. I was like, how did that flood? No, Lawton. It was a little bit more interior.
Lawton. It's about an hour and a half from Wichita Falls into Oklahoma.
Okay.
Well, let's see what national holidays it is to celebrate today. One of my favorites is National Superhero Day.
What?
Yeah. That's why I dressed up as Jeb Bridges, my superhero.
I've been telling everybody I've been Jody Lee for a year now.
I know. I said it by habit the other day. I go, I'm Jeb Bridges, and you'd already told the guy you were Jeb Bridges. And I was like, well, that ruined it. I'm supposed to say it before you say it. Oops. So it's National Superhero Day. That's why I wore my tights under my pants, just in case of emergencies. Go wear your Superman tights in case you got to. But it's hard to find a phone booth to change in these days. Where does Superman change now? The AT&T store?
Down a manhole cover.
It's like runs in the AT&T store.
He's so fast. I don't know why he needs a phone booth though. Like
I'm Cricket Man.
I feel like they cheated when they created Superman. They're like they
give him all the best powers.
Right, like they're like, we got this guy's got this power, we got this guy, and then this other guy walks in, he's like, how about my guy?
It's got all of them.
He's got all the powers. Like, well, you can't do that. It's cheating, man. It's cheating.
What if he could see through women's clothes? Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
but he doesn't because he's a totally
a nice guy.
good dude.
He just doesn't use it for that.
Right.
Yeah,
Never.
right. Yeah. Never. Whatever.
Batman's over there just going like, I hate you, Superman. I don't have any powers.
I don't know why that's even a conversation of who's better, Superman or Batman.
All Batman's
He's
stuff
just
would
rich.
bounce off Superman.
Batman's just rich. He has no powers. He's just rich.
Pretty much.
That's not a power.
Right.
IRS could take away all his powers. That's his kryptonite. It's
not
the IRS.
Not after Trump gets done with them.
That's Batman's kryptonite. It's the IRS. It is also National Global Pay It Forward Day.
Cool.
I like that.
Yeah.
Pay it forward. It works.
Heck yeah.
You know, some people call it karma. Remember that movie, Pay It Forward? That was pretty cool. Had that I See Dead People kid in it.
Isn't that about McDonald's or something?
Pay It Forward? No.
They all get in the line at McDonald's. The guy's like, man, buy the guy's stuff behind me too.
Yeah, that always backfires on me. There's always like a carload of like 20 people behind me.
Oh yeah. It's like
I always break the chain. I can't afford that van.
It's like somebody like, calls and they're like, hey, they're doing the pay it forward thing. Get down there with your whole family.
Yeah.
It happens.
Probably.
Yeah.
I saw one where a guy did it and he went around and made the people in front of him by his. Like he went back around.
And he's like, I want 100 slushies. Like he just goes through all the stuff.
He gets one thing, like pays for their one thing, and then goes back around behind him. The guy's like, I know you were in front of me.
He's like, no, what are you talking about? You have to do it. You have to do it. You have to do it.
It is National Bravehearts Day.
Freedom.
It's for kids with cancer. Bravehearts, yeah. And then National Blueberry Pie Day.
Very good.
I like me some blueberries.
Yeah.
I can have. That's the only fruit I can have is if it's a berry.
Oh yeah.
Like if it ends in berry, like strawberry, blueberry. What was the other ones? Cranberries.
Raspberries.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Halle Berry. No, that one don't count. I can't have that one. Can only end in berry. For some reason, those are okay, but any of the other ones got too much sugar.
Okay.
Okay, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm learning. And it is National Great Poetry Reading Day.
Okay.
That is one of my favorites. What can I say? I've always been a poet and didn't know it, and I've never been afraid to show it.
For right now, we need to stow it.
Because my yard's getting tall and I need to mow it.
Don't you know it?
Field's been plowed, so now I got to go sow it.
Water's gonna come and flow it.
That's always a good rhymer. I think I could have been a rapper in my earlier years.
Probably.
If Vanilla Ice wouldn't have kind of ruined it. I mean, Eminem said it was okay for white guys, but he was a freak of nature anyway. It's still hard for white guys to rap.
Yeah, well, I think
So we just have to be cowboy poets, I guess.
right. I think Eminem, like he walks backstage and just like mask and really he's Chris Tucker, you know.
Chris Tucker.
Do you understand the words that coming out of my mouth?
No, because you rap too fast. I don't understand.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
dude, it's like off the chain.
Yeah, and they're like, man, he's so quick. He just makes stuff up on the fly. I'm like, no, he writes it down all the time and he remembers. He has a good memory.
Yeah.
It's just like he has, okay, all these words rhyme, He has like these folders in his head.
Yeah.
And the rest is just gibberish. He says it. He look at me like I'm just speaking gibberish. He says it in his song, because you are. It's gibberish. And then you throw in the words that rhyme. It's like reading. It's like when you can read and you're just looking at the first and last letter, but you can read what the word is when you read a sentence.
Yeah.
That's what his raps are. It's like words that make sense with a bunch of gibberish in the middle.
That's true.
You know, it's like
Very true.
like if you ever listen to that song "Loser" by Beck, and it's like choking on the
Crazy with
splinter.
the cheese whiz.
None of it makes sense at all.
Choking on the splinters.
Yeah, if you ever read
I'm a
it,
loser, baby, so why don't you kill me?
that's what it is. It's just like a catchy chorus with a bunch of words in the middle that make no sense.
Crazy with the cheese whiz.
But I loved it. I did love it.
Who didn't love it?
I love it. Love me some Beck. In fact, I called my friend Breck Beck for years and thought that was his real name. He never corrected me, and it took 20 years for him to go, you know my name is Breck, right? With the R. And I'm like,
What?
What? You're a loser.
You're not my friend anymore. That's hilarious. What?
What?
Your name is
Oh,
Brett?
I've been calling you the wrong name for...
He's like, yeah, but we were
I
drinking all those times,
Yeah,
Jody.
I just thought it's my nickname or something. Then I realized you thought it was my real name. And I'm like, yeah, sorry.
You're less cool now.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding.
Like, well, I'm not Cody either.
What?
Yeah.
No,
I had a lot
Breck's-
of
Breck's
people
good
always
people.
tried to call me Cody.
He brought me a bottle of Weller's. It's nice stuff.
Wow, wow, wow. It's like Stony LaRue whiskey or what? Wow, wow, wow. I heard a song the other day. It was called that Well Whiskey. Dirk
Well.
Bentley, Well Whiskey. The song to whiskey.
It's like the.
It's a song to whiskey.
It's like he just took red wine and he just like was changing it up. He's like, I gotta do that, but
But
not
with whiskey.
that. Yeah.
I hate that song.
Real whiskey.
I had a bad experience with that UB40 song, Red Wine.
Oh yeah.
I worked at K-Cub and it used to play all the time because they had like satellite radio between the DJs. So we had like, you know, like you had morning show, noon show, evening shows. But in between, it was like a satellite service, right?
Oh.
So you didn't have to program it all day.
Word.
You just switched it over to the satellite service. And they play that song all the freaking time. And the first time I drank wine, I drank one of those big Carlo Rossi bottles with the finger hole in it, you know? And I was at a college
I'm getting
party.
a headache
Yeah.
thinking of that.
I was at a Tarleton football party.
There's nothing
And
worse
this
than
guy,
that
and I
wine.
didn't have anything to drink, and this guy goes, "Here, you can have this." And I just drank the whole thing, which I found out that whenever I'm drinking wine, like I think of jokes that I hadn't heard in years. Like evidently I told a lot of great jokes that I don't remember. Like they were telling me the jokes, and I'm like, I don't even know that joke. And they're like, you were telling them last night. Like, I don't know. But anyway, the next day I was driving to work, and I felt horrible. I felt so horrible.
Oh, yeah.
And it was like 100 degrees outside, and I had the top off on my Jeep. And I pulled up to that stop, four-way stop, where it's the Tarleton Police Department now, but it used to be fire department.
Oh yeah.
And I projectile red wine out my Jeep. And that's because that song came on. Right when I stopped, it goes, red wine made me feel so fine. And I went, whoo. And it was like, it looked like somebody turned on a hydrant. And it was the gotta be creepiest thing and the people at the four-way stop, no one moved. Like the cars just sat there and watched me as it project. And I had no top on the Jeep. There's nowhere to hide. and it's just coming out of this Jeep like.
They're like, wow, look at that.
It's like shooting. They're like, what is he doing? And it's like, and it was like, and the whole time's going, red wine, make me be so fine. And I'm trying to reach over and grab the radio at the same time, but I can't find it, And it's like, it just keeps red. And it's making me sicker, but I can't drive because it was a thing.
Oh, God.
And I mean, for a long time, every time I heard that song, I got queasy, Like, it was like, oh. I didn't like red. I still don't like red wine after that.
And that happened to me on Jack Daniels. So my dad, he's grilling. He's got his buddy over,
He's like Jack Daniels all the time.
No. He's got his buddy over, and my dad's like, you can have a couple beers. I think I was like 14, 13. He's like, you have a couple beers, no problem. And so I drank a couple beers. And I'm standing there in the kitchen. My dad goes out to put some chicken on the grill. And his buddy's like, you hadn't turned that bottle up yet? And I was like, I looked at him and I was like, my chest swelled up. I was like, I don't care. And I grabbed it and took the lid off it and gulp, 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 gulp. Oh, crap. So
I like those sound effects.
And then and I got so hammered that I couldn't see straight. And then my mom walked in and I was sitting on the couch or my chair. It was like a lazy boy recliner, and I'm like, and she's like, what? And so they put me in bed.
Then you were all in trouble.
Oh yeah.
Your dad.
They made me sit outside the next day all day, freaking all day. It was like 100 degrees, and I had to sit out there and sell stuff for a yard sale all day.
You're like sweating it out.
Oh
The
yeah.
words you smell it.
I can't smell Jack Daniels without like wanting to throw up.
Yeah, I'm good. I can't drink anymore. I just can't. I don't think I could hang anymore anyway.
Yeah, I don't really want to drink anymore.
I realized I was getting old the other day when Matt's stepdad was in here, and I was like so excited about. We were all talking about coffee and stuff, and I'm like, boy, times have changed. Heck yeah, man! I got the top shelf coffee now. We ain't drinking none of that low end stuff. We got the HEB. Break out the good stuff, man. Nothing but the finest.
The finest wine.
We had the finest coffee, man.
Truth.
Take you a sip of that.
I got this Texas pecan right here. It's fantastic.
Do the Keurig stand, dude. Do it. Do a Keurig stand.
What?
It's like a keg stand, but a Keurig stand.
A man was admitted to the hospital today after getting third-degree burns on his mouth and down his throat. It was terrible. Keurig stand's not good, man. Keurig stand's not good. Boiling coffee.
Think if you try to do. We played coffee pong, man. It was awesome. It was like.
I drink a lot.
Yeah.
I really like coffee.
You do drink a lot of coffee. It doesn't do that to me though. Like everybody says that, but I don't get jittery or.
Shoot, you ain't never drink 40 cups.
Oh, I've drank a lot. Trust me. Over the years in radio, that's what you live on is coffee. That's like the. That's like our state drink.
Oh yeah,
coffee
for sure. Sometimes it don't work when I'm really tired.
Makes me more tired sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes it don't work.
Last night I drank a cup of coffee and I started falling asleep.
Yeah,
it don't keep me up like people say.
No, man, I'll tell you what, those 5-hour energies though,
those are bad for you.
It'll make you jump.
Make you have a bad heart.
Really?
Yeah.
It'll make you have a bad heart.
They give you heart attacks. Just like, man, have you seen like the pictures of now? They're taking pictures of people's lungs after vaping.
Oh, dude, it's bad. It's bad.
It's way worse, I think, than cigarettes.
Well, yeah, because it cooks. If you look at it, it looks like partially cooked meat because it's superheated vapor. You know that
it's
smoke. Smoke to be created doesn't have to be that hot. I mean, it's just above the burning temperature. You know, they're superheating vapor to thousands.
And then it's wet when it goes in you, so it's
cooking
like,
you.
I felt like I tried it for a little bit because that's when it first came out, and they were like, "Oh, this is a healthy alternative." No, and man, I was sick all the time, like because it was like you're breathing hot, cold, like hot, wet air.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Like it was like I had the worst cough all the time, and
well, what it does is it cooks you from the inside out. Think about steaming veggies.
Oh, yeah, I guess so. Yeah,
steaming meat. I mean, like you cook stuff with that. We're talking superheated vapor, not water vapor, even oil vapor.
Yeah.
oil stays hot way longer than water does.
Now they're doing the HTC pins and stuff. Like, why you gotta take something natural and make it all chemically?
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean?
I'm feeling that.
Like, I feel like they take, like, God creates something awesome, and then we're like, we can make it even better.
Yeah. Well, you know what the enemy of good is, right? Better.
Yeah, right?
It's the enemy of good all day.
That's very true.
Bill Johnson told me that. I said it today, though.
All right, Ray Wiley Hubbard. All right, well, Ben Coleman's going to be in studio coming up in a little bit, so tell your friends to tune in.
Right.
You can always watch and listen. You can find all the links on our webpage at texashomegrownradio.com. That's what I'm talking about. So stick around. More coming your way right here on Texas Homegrown Radio.
80.